Back to the phone. Let's talk next to Pam in Due West, South Carolina, listening on the web. Hi, Pam.
Hey, Hank. How are you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm great. I just wanted to also tell you that you've been a great blessing to me. There's a church, and I know you're very familiar with this church, and I'm not going to say the name on air, and I love this church, and I love the pastor. But I went to their website, and I saw on there, it kind of shocked me. I just didn't know how to take it. They're doing what they call a 90-day tithing challenge, and they're challenging people to give 10% for 90 days when they put the Malachi verse 3 up, And then their thing is, it says if you tithe for 3 months and God doesn't hold true to his promises, that they will refund 100%, no questions asked. Well, that just kind of threw me back. I mean, it almost sounded like it was on the verge of prosperity preaching. I mean, was I wrong? Did I see that wrong? Or why did it bother me so much?
Well, yeah, it'd definitely be wrong. There's no promise whatsoever that when you give, God is going to give back to you in the sense of the prosperity gospel teaching where you're going to get 30-fold or 50-fold or 60-fold or 100-fold or more given back to you. There's no real indication in the Bible, only a pretext, a post on the Bible, that you're going to get back from God when you give to God in terms of the money being doubled or tripled or quadrupled. Certainly, God is one who blesses faithfulness, but that blessing is not necessarily given to you by quadrupling your money or giving you 3 times as much back or 2 times as much back. You give because you've been given, and you give because you want to extend his kingdom. But in giving, the motive is never to get back. And so for someone to set it up as though it were a scheme by which you can give to get, I think is leading people in the wrong direction. Now, I can't judge anybody's motives, and I don't sense that you're doing that, but certainly that kind of idea is distinctly mistaken. I've actually cashed that out in actual real terms in my book, Christianity in Crisis, 21st Century, where I take the verses that are used by the prosperity teachers to suggest that if you give, you're going to get many times back. I've shown that those verses aren't actually teaching that. So if you want a complete explication of that, I have that in Christianity in Crisis.
Well, I thank you, but the thing is, it's just this church. They're not like that. I don't understand why they're doing this.
Well, it may be a very good motive. I mean, the motive may be learn to lean upon the arm of God as opposed to leaning upon the arm of flesh. So again, I don't think we want to judge the motive of the particular teacher because you're suggesting that whoever this teacher is credible in general. And so he may, in a very systematic way, want to encourage people to trust in God. But I think they're going to be disappointed because there's no way in which God promises to quadruple your money when you give money. To take Jesus Christ literally in passages like Mark 10:30 is actually to reduce the passage to a logical absurdity. Because it's one thing for Christ to promise 100-to-1 return when it came to houses. It'd be quite another in the same context to promise 100-to-1 return on wives and children, which, by the way, you'll find in the context of Mark chapter 10. And as I've quipped many times, I don't know about you, but for me, that would be too much of a good thing, especially with 12 children.
Yes. Okay, well, you've helped out. And like I said, I have emailed them, and I'm waiting on a response, and maybe they can explain it to me better where it's not what I think it is. I hope not anyway. But I thank you for your answer, and God bless you.
God bless you as well.